And my coffee's cold. Well, here comes the bomb. Hi. I like triangles too. Oh, where's the string? There we go. Gotta spin it first. What? Okay. That's not what I was expecting. Farmer Bill has some issues. I don't mind cold coffee. I keep it black, so. Okay, hide and seek with the cows, that's a little less odd. The pigs eat Farmer Bill's hand. Can I do anything else here? Is there more on the pigs, or is it the chin again?
Farmer Bill gives the pigs piggyback rides.
Oh. Okay, let's keep going.
Farmer Bill doesn't like it when the ducks get the mail. They always bring back a lot of bills.
Hey! Okay. I gotta admit, that was pretty good. In the worst way, but it was pretty good.
Bill owns the cattle on 1,000 hills.
That's a lot of cattle. That reaches a lot of hills and very well-traveled cattle.
Farmer Bill asked the horse to take the truck to town. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I saw Farmer Bill doing that.
Okay.
Farmer Bill can control space and time.
What?
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
Hi. Oh. You... Wow. Well, that's obviously the doctor. I guess we'll start with him. Well, no. Start with the parents. Oh, we're going inside their heads.
No. Size matters. If I know how big it is, I can face it. I can size it
It's
up.
quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important.
Yeah.
Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This
Also
is a
true.
tragedy.
Well, you could have put that a little more gently. I'm just saying.
I guess I have imagined it.
With an ATRT,
I've imagined it a lot, but not like this. It's different. I thought I would sob uncontrollably or puke just right on the floor. I thought I'd shake or wail or something.
It's never that easy.
Guess this is shock. Tragedy, he said. That's right. That's the perfect word for this. It's a tragedy. I wonder if he says that every time. He's crying a little. I love him for that. He's not callous, he's genuinely sad. She is too.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
That's that's one thing a lot of people don't really take into account. You can be as professional as you want to be, but it still affects you too. Especially if you're the one who's trying to fix it.
Very good at end-of-life care. We're very good at managing the pain
Oh,
and
God.
masking symptoms at the end of life.
Oh, God.
Okay, I said fatal.
Given you a lot to think about
I
already
said
today,
not curative.
we're going to have you
Have I said the word death yet?
how you've treated it.
I can tell they understand, though. A whole new vocabulary. All the rules are different now.
think it's really sinking in. Oh, she's crying. We should wrap this up soon. All the details can wait. Radiation oncologist to decide whether we could do some radiation or just chemotherapy.
What would the radiation do?
Where'd he
Well,
go?
the radiation could probably kill the tumor we see now,
The kid
which
left.
would prevent it from causing any symptoms.
Or they pulled him out.
But it would
And
not
the...
keep the
Oh!
tumors from developing.
It's flooding.
Because we know if it spread here, it has spread other places.
Nice touch. Well. Is there more for each? Or am I running out of time here? Just keep on the same rotation.
Science, it's simpler. Measurable. I give A, B, and subtract C, and I get this.
I want to know if
result.
they actually interviewed the
I can do
doctors
something to control
for this.
Or at least have the sense that I'm controlling.
Or just worked at least with what they remembered.
And miracles are fickle.
The rain's really subtle, but it's there too. I like that.
We don't always know why. What if Joel's miracle doesn't come? I hope he lives. I've always hoped. Now I can't do anything but hope. Oh, radiation. At least we can do something. Hope doesn't require signing papers or driving to hospitals or holding Joel in my lap. Hope is for something someone else has to do for us. Human doctors can't. Invisible Jesus must.
We're so sorry.
Do one more loop.
Oh, God, I do not want a replacement baby. If that was your plan, I am not on board. I don't want some new baby to help me move on. I would not have chosen it. Oh, God. Joel has to live, or I will not love this baby.
She was pregnant too? I hadn't heard that part of the story before. That's rough.
And it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
Well, I guess we found the baby.
As soon as you have a recurrence of any kind, it is fatal. It is only a matter of time before
I'm hitting A and I can't row or anything. I guess we're just adrift.
all the chemotherapy we have. We can't continue to give them chemotherapy that we know is resistant to. So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
Okay, the steering is kind of doing it for me. Well, I'm in control a little bit, but well, looks like it's just you and me. I'm guessing this is the fade. Ooh, I'm gonna make that. Could that have been any less dramatic or more dramatic? Is that a lighthouse? Definitely a light. Okay, that's straight up. That's where the windows were. Okay, we found you. I'll head for that. Well. Appropriate segue title. Oh, lighthouse. That's a squat little lighthouse. It's kind of cute in its own weird way. Slightly askew buoy. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, I guess we're going swimmies. The throbbing shrub things are really unsettling. Well, here we are. Okay, control has resumed. Just corked bottles. And I have bird feet. Okay. Can I talk to Bird Friend? I am the bird. Okay. Interesting. Oh, they're like letters in a bottle.
I have so many things stirring around in my spirit that I have to write to settle myself and find God's wisdom in the midst of chaos. I'm scared I won't be strong enough to face the things we might have to face in the coming weeks.
I love the tear on the side. That's a really good
And
touch.
I remember how much grace God gave us to walk out everything we've already faced. I've never felt completely overwhelmed, and I've never felt alone. So no matter what comes next, and I truly cannot even begin to guess how this will go, I know we will be carried. I want to shout out, look what God is about to do. Watch how he delivers Joel. And at the same time, I want to roll up in a silent ball and wait it out with fear and trembling, so aware of all my doubt, but yet convinced that my doubt is insignificant compared to God's.
Yeah, I just want to let that run, Gus. And I agree with you there. They're probably supposed to be cancer cells. Yeah, the blend of like message bottles and baby bottles is on side. Like, what am I standing on? Is it a lamp? It looks like a lamp. Or no, it's an IV stand. Well, let's fly to the near one first. Oh. Ooh, toys.
Joel, lay down. Okay. Should we do a song? Okay, big boys, why don't you come in here and we'll sing a little lullaby. I'm tired. I know, it's bedtime. Ugh, okay. Elijah, lay down.
Beg, did you even check
Oops.
on his mouth?
Joel, no.
Joel has chicken stuck in his cheeks for dinner.
That is so disgusting.
Been there for the last 2
Food
hours.
sneaking.
Okay, hold on, I'm trying.
I want to listen to all this.
Ouch! Stop!
Did he just bite you?
Yeah, I think he like just put
Can I land on the toy box?
He was just
Yeah.
saving it for
Oh, okay, that's where I
midnight,
came first.
Like he needed a midnight snack. He's the little chipmunk. Oh my goodness. Okay. A bigger version. A big version of a little chipmunk. Do you guys remember when he couldn't even eat any solids and because he couldn't swallow? Do you remember that from the surgery? How
Ooh.
it hurt his ability to swallow, so we had to give him bottles?
Yeah, I remember one time we had pizza, so he chewed it all up and then spat it out everywhere.
So gross.
Was
I remember that. That was
so gross, but he just wanted to try things so bad. He wanted to taste them. He wanted to be like you guys.
Fair enough.
To taste foods. He loved to eat, and I remember all I wanted was for him to be able to kind of eat like a normal kid and have normal things. I thought he'd never be able to swallow normal food, but then he did.
now it's everything.
Everything he eats: pizza and pretzels and chicken.
And fingers. He tried fingers.
Food's pretty good. I'm just saying. You tried again, apparently.
Well, okay, settle down. Come here. Let's sing a song. Okay. What should we sing, Isaac?
Let me go.
Okay.
Cause
We-
I like it.
we-
Yeah.
Hey. You guys, I love to have fun
I'm
with
trying to
you.
get the littles to
But
go to
at
sleep.
bedtime, every time, Elijah, lay down. You guys get real sweet, and they try to get silly too. So instead, will we be calm, and will you kind of just help me sing to them?
Sure.
Okay. When the sun is setting, we know. Lay that down.
If I stay for the song, I'm going to break. So, let's move on. New message?
We've been through so much already. This
Oh, they're dated.
is a new degree of tragedy, but it's not so
Dang.
much different from the struggle we've already been living. We pressed into God. We pressed into faith. We fought until we found peace. We stood in peace when our flesh wanted to strive more. We stood in peace when it started to feel like laziness or foolishness or both. We waited for God to direct us specifically in prayer because all the directions we had initiated had not panned out. We prayed for no nausea because that's what we felt in our spirits we were supposed to pray, even though we'd prayed it countless times before while Joel continued to vomit. We saw one
I didn't know you
small
look
miracle
around while it's talking.
and then another. We waited to pray specific things until we were given specific direction, and we saw bigger miracles. And yet, if you asked either of us if we were doing enough, trying hard enough, we would say no.
And I know there's stuff over here. I want to hit this room real quick, then we'll swing back that way.
So, how long will we be in California?
I don't actually
Probably
know.
specialist
That's kind of why
treatment.
we're packing up everything is because if the trial works really well, and maybe we'll
Yep.
stay in California for a little
Treatment
while.
trial.
Like, as long as it keeps helping Joel, then we want to stay and do the best we can for him and stay there where he's getting
Oh,
help.
race car
But
bed.
if the medicine starts to not work, as soon as it's not helping him, I promise we'll come back home.
Are we going to Disneyland?
Yeah.
Is that a lightsaber?
Caleb,
Nice.
you feeling for someone?
I'm kind of excited, but I'm kind of not. I mean, I think it'll be
I like the
fun,
penguin pillow
but
too. I think it's a pillow.
I just don't like missing school.
Oh, yeah.
The only 8-year-old to ever. That's amazing.
I hate to miss school, huh?
Uh,
But, like, why?
Well, I just hate having all that homework that I have to do.
Oh.
Uh,
I hate catching
exactly.
up from missing school.
Your teachers are going to send you homework, and we'll just try to do a little bit of it every day. So it won't be that bad, but they'll still be fun stuff. we can
How
do.
many kids get to go and go on the California University? That's pretty cool. And we're going to be staying in the middle of San Francisco, near Golden Gate
Oh.
Park, and there's a museum, and there's a botanic garden, and
So you get to go to a good part of California.
water, and a prison, and
A prison?
It's like to be in a prison.
Alcatraz.
What do you do out of that? Anyway, so we're gonna have lots of fun, and we're gonna spend lots of time as a family together. And that's time with Joel.
It's kind of sad, even though fun. Yay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yay and sad. It's kind of all of those things, huh? Is it all the things, Caleb?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to see Joel, like needing so much help.
These kids grew up way too fast.
For me, sometimes I'm kind of excited, and sometimes I'm kind of sad. I just kind of feel all of that. So it's okay if you guys feel all of that too, because I feel all of those things.
Okay. Let's head over there. Check out this stuff. We'll swing back around. Another bottle.
I had been in this room with my father before, during the brief window.
I
where
like
he
that they did
wasn't
different
dying,
handwriting,
was
too.
Instead, getting better. That wasn't the man I saw this time. I saw the other one, the one who cried out and needed holding, the one who fell asleep for 20 seconds and then woke up a different person each time. There was a clear part right in the middle of it, a minute or so, where everything was calm before his tour of hell resumed. That was goodbye, even if no one said it. I don't think I will ever get better after having seen that. I think this is the kind of knowing that stays with you. I can reach into my pocket now and find it there.
I'm wondering if some of these were submitted too. Like, obviously, there were the couple by the mother, but I think some of these were... Because that didn't sound like the dad.
As this long day draws to a close, I am tired, but not sleepy.
I could be
My face
wrong,
is puffy
but
from crying. I have a dry throat and dry hands, a slight headache, and a desire to write down absolutely everything. I want to describe the feeling of being entirely empty and entirely resolute. I want to explore how I can be deeply sad and incredibly hopeful at the same time.
it's called being human.
I want to talk about holding Joel's hand. Walking down the hall, wanting to soak in the moment, to memorize the feeling of having his hand and mine, to let it matter. And then hating that my thoughts swing to, because what if I can't hold his hand one day? And hating that thought, wishing I could just appreciate each second of Joel without that appreciation spilling into the pre-morning I refuse to do because I believe he will live. But instead of fighting the brief thoughts of mourning, choosing to fight instead that lie that says that those thoughts betray some doubt, some mistrust of God, when I know that those thoughts make me human. That God knows I am human. He doesn't make Joel's victory dependent on me never feeling unsure.
I'd also just like to reiterate, even if you aren't Christian, I am not particularly. I like the bite out of the lifesaver there. Just keep in mind that, you know, their faith was their point of reference for this, and respect that, please.